You're the oh. Yep, you're the first. You're the first. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. What's the word? What's the word? I have to walk away real fast, but I'm back. Doing a little push out right now. That's why I ain't really get too active yet. Doing a little push out right now. What's the word? What's up though? Doing a little promotion right now. You know, I gotta push everything out. Get get some people in so that we can chop it up and talk and everything. You know. So right now, I'm good. I'm good. How you? How you doing today? Where you from? Cause I'm from New York, and the weather out here was a little shitty. So where you from? Oh, so you all the way on the other side of the world, like so you probably got good weather over there. Over here right now, the weather is not good. It rained today. Okay, that was that. Mm, that I don't like. I hate that I gotta like send it one by one. So how's the weather out over there though? What's the weather like over there? Because like I said, over here it's raining, so it's but so much to do. It's not raining no more, but it was raining earlier. That shit put me to sleep. Rain be putting me to sleep. We are live right now. We are live right now. Come join. We are live. Let's go. Let's get right. I guess I'm gonna go live on TikTok too. So y'all gonna give me a second first. I should have set all this up first. Oh, boom. All right. So I gotta set up the Twitch, and then we're gonna get everything gonna start. I'm gonna get on the game. We're gonna play 2K. Well, obviously you can see it in the background, but that's what I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play 2K. What am I looking for? I got it. I got it. Okay, so maybe y'all the same. I don't know. Maybe y'all the same because that's how it went today too. It was like in the morning time it rained, but as of right now, it stopped and it's been a little dry. But like for the morning time, it rained for like maybe like an hour. I gotta do TikTok. Oh, I forgot. I know. I'm about to go live now on TikTok on the Tickety Talk. I mean, what games do you play? Like other, obviously, other than 2K. But what games do you play? You know, I only got it, thankfully, because I got people around me that buy me things. And I'm not saying it like that, but they just buy it because they want to. You know, somebody bought it from me. But I mean, you know, to me, and I'm not saying it like that, but to me, you know, every NBA game ain't no different. Like they might do little tweaks, you know, they do little tweaks and turns here, but it ain't really nothing different than what we already played before. Yeah, I be doing that. I go all around too. Like I play multiple games, you know, varieties of games, but I just at right now the wave is 2K, so everything is because the next wave is gonna be Black Ops 7, and everybody's gonna be on that. So you know, but I play varieties of games, various games, Final Fantasy. You know, I like I tell people I don't really like to just say. I just tell them like it's whatever catch my interest. So it could be any game. The game just got to be interesting. Mm, you said what's the gift? I'm sorry if I make this question, but for what is the gift? Elaborate more on what do you mean? What's the gift? Oh, you asking like what is am I, what's the free gift? Uh, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I haven't changed that because I was doing that a minute ago to get my followers up, and at that time, true, it was well the person that actually got it because somebody actually got it, but they got it. They lived in New York, so it was easier for me to meet up with them and give it to them. But I was doing a follower goal thing, and for the people that helped me get up there to the goal at the time, for the person that helped me get there, I gave him like $20 or something like that. I can't remember exactly what it was, but I gave him. But like I said, because that person was more convenient and being in New York, it was easier for me to pass it to them. But the thing, the more I grow in this and the more and I expand, the gifts become better. And, uh, and I guess that's it so far because I'm already on it. It says encourage your viewers to share your live and invite more friends. So y'all already heard, y'all just heard me say it, and I'm gonna say it again. Share the live, share the stream, repost it, let's get people in. Let's engage. Let's engage together. Let's talk. Let's have some conversations. Give me something to watch so we can indulge in a conversation. Because I'm a very intellectual person too. I would love to have a conversation with somebody that likes to pick minds, and because you never know what information you can receive.
Three-point lead. To Leon. The three-pointer, no good. Here's Paris. And here's MP from the arc. Here's Zadirko. And can't cash in from close range. Miller with the ball. He's picked up by DeMol. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's MP. Outside Vasseur. Screen by MP. From downtown. It's rebounded by Strasburg.
That's crazy. Already. And this was a game I just didn't finish the other
Right
day.
side. Here's Leol. Doesn't go that time. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Strasburg Basket Pro ahead. They lead by 3. And we're coming back in. Now tipping off this fourth quarter action with Paris FC. Strasburg calls timeout.
All right, we winning.
And it's Paris with the ball. It's a three-point game. Back to Ahern. Floats one. Elich. He's guarded by Roquefort. And here's MP from the arc.
Hold on, y'all. Yeah. It don't really matter. Let me unlock the car now.
So give me 2 with the test, the grabber, tag grabber. Thank you.
2 seconds. Hold on.
Because he got to get it anyway, so it's fine.
All right, it's unlocked.
All right, just give him a second.
Ever
No, I
since
got you.
halftime, he's been ice cold. Very
Yeah,
little
no,
going
really,
his
because
way.
in
Outside
theory,
Vasseur.
we're gonna need it regardless.
Leduc. Back to Vasseur.
What?
Pass to
The
Leduc.
TED? Yeah, it's the same as the alien grabber.
Pocket two. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Zadirko. Vasseur defending.
All right.
Here's MP. Oh, and a slam by MP.
What an assertive play by MP.
Okay, I see something. I see something. I just noticed something, and now that I got it, it might be a wrap for people. But I see it.
Points, so he works overtime to find them.
Leduc for three. A rebound by Zadirko.
Closing down on leads is done by making smart plays on offense and taking care of the rock. It's not done by hoisting up.
I got it though. I see it. I see it, so I know how to do it.
Outside Leduc. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot, but he'll shoot two.
Well, I love that.
They didn't even show who got the foul.
Draw that whistle.
He drops the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. That one falls, so he hits them both.
Such a clutch performer. He loves being in those situations. A lot of guys say they do, but he truly does.
I don't know what's happening. It's like it slows itself.
Good position and then use your strength to keep it.
To tie it up.
Nope.
That shot off.
The defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. He just can't dial it in from deep inside.
Paris FC basket desperately needed points, and it's Ahern providing them.
Strasburg calls timeout. Roquefort, defended by Elich. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
Well, you got to commend how composed Roquefort was right there, proving that Strasburg can count on him in these big.
I don't know. It's like they are ignoring
And they go to the
when I press the
intentional
button
foul.
because I'm pressing the shit.
And so they foul intentionally. And it's Paris with the ball. And he commits the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that puts them up 5.
Well, there's no doubt who's in control when Pierre Dumont is on the floor for Paris FC. There's a reason he's the captain. The free throws go down and the lead goes up.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Kept alive.
Boy, this quarter has been ugly for him.
And it's not showing signs of turning around anytime soon. His touch is all but gone.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And the second of 2 is good. And
They
that
probably
makes
not
it a
gonna let me do this
7-point
over because I
lead.
did it already.
Strasburg calls timeout. Man, what do you guys think?
This one is out of reach.
Now the thing is I already did it already on my other player, so I really don't need the jerseys and all that other shit. I really don't.
Leduc for 3.
That was bullshit because I was right on top of it.
Three-point shot from Leduc. Focused and under control.
And they need to stop the clock. So
But yeah, like I said, I really don't need it because I done did it on my other players, so I really already got
It's going to come down to free
what is going to be given to me.
first free throw is good. And that puts them up 5.
Well, for MP playing here in Europe, the goal is
That
to
was
get
crazy.
to the NBA. He wants to show GMs around the association what he's capable of.
Wow, we just got the rebound.
Lemuel. That's going to put a ribbon on this one. Paris FC comes into town and secures the win.
So when you got a young team like
Follow me on Twitch. Twitch is $1675. All social platforms, streaming platforms, everything is $Banks Kick, all that. So now I'm gonna have to do this one more time, just because I didn't complete the challenge, because I didn't get the. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna do it this time. Really, I don't know why, because I was killing them with the threes when we first started, so those highlight threes should count, but
So
I
Paris
guess
gets
not.
first possession.
Well, you know, we've seen some great playmakers come out of France before, but Vincent Ledoux might be the best of them when he's finished with his career.
Now here's Dumal. MP on the wing. 6 to shoot. Oh, and a slam by MP.
What's up? What's
So
up?
easy into the air, the hang time, MP, making it look effortless.
As you said, Leduc, an incredible playmaker.
No.
His feel for the game is something that has him rated as one of the top.
What's up? How was your day in school?
Well, the
That's
vision
good,
he
that's good.
displays is unreal.
So Goldilocks went into the bear's house and then she ate the baby bear's porridge and then Goldilocks sat on the baby bear's chair and then Goldilocks slept in the baby's
But what
bed.
happened to the chair when Goldilocks sat on it?
It broke.
And what happened to the bed when Goldilocks sat on it?
It broke.
And then what happened?
Once they came home, everything their baby bear's
Yes.
parents got mad.
And
Okay.
did they forgive Goldilocks?
Yeah.
All right. Well, that means they obviously gave him the three bears, the Goldilocks and the three bears. So
Obviously, he paid attention.
Yeah, because he remembers the whole story. But you know, it also could be of the teacher and how, you know, yeah, like we're gonna sit here and read a book. She does this. She acts. Huh?
He said it was a video.
See, I guess okay, I can get it, but that's the part where I feel like come that because everything is becoming technology. It's no longer that real. Let me sit and read a book to you. Like there ain't none of that.
Like person to person.
Yeah, it's oh, let me just put this on, let you watch the video. You know.
When you have a player so young, to have such a strong understanding.
No, yeah. And then, like we said, it's on. You know, she put lotion on. You get the cocoa butter lotions and stuff like that, and just let her rub it on it from time to time. The discoloration, it won't be a dark spot. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, it's just so that you don't have. But you fine.
This.
It could be different because it could be like my ear. It could be like what it is because this is a keloid in the ear.
Oh,
Like,
from the earring?
like when you don't, you could get a keloid like that too. That's like
It's depending on how
basically,
deep the cut is.
and it's basically your body, your skin didn't heal the way that it was supposed to. So now it could be like all the skin trying to heal in one spot and it create a bump, or it create, just something that's not natural on your stomach. Yeah.
It don't necessarily have to be a bump.
It don't have to be a
But
bump,
like I said, on my foot,
or like you see how on your mom's stomach right there. That's, well, people will probably just consider that a scar.
yeah, this one is a scar. That's why I stopped. But on my foot is a keloid.
Yeah, and then this on my ear is one too, but it comes in different ways.
I was fighting a girl.
Yeah, so she scratched her foot, had a big ass gash on it,
The glass got in my foot.
and it didn't heal, or it still healed properly, but
That's just how it is.
it just healed. It's like this. It's just like a keloid in the string to me would be like when the healing process is going on, it's healing so
Yeah,
fast,
like the
and
skin cells accumulate.
and
in
it's
one area.
accumulating too much in one area to where that's how it's gonna heal. So
I
that
saw a TikTok. A girl, she had a bump here and she was trying
like
to take it off.
like some, yeah, well, those all depend too, because those could be moles or something like that too. But a keloid will usually be the same color of your skin.
Yeah, it was.
Like, all right, so then,
It says a raised scar after an injury
yeah,
The keloid is caused by an excess of protein, the collagen, in the skin during the healing. So because
an
that's
in access, so that means it's not a lot.
by n access,
Like
like and
by an access,
yeah,
not in access,
right,
but by in access, like something
like an
that
excess in protein.
having the access to pull it. I get what you're saying.
Yeah. All right.
No, that was just it.
Get under.
It's the same thing from yesterday, I guess. Well, I already got it still on my thing, so just in case it's needed.
And passing, that's something that coaches dream about.
No good with the triple. Lemieux with it. He's picked up by DeMol. Out of bounds, it'll be Paris ball. And just over a minute played here to start the game. And when you look around the NBA, it's not hard to find a French player who got their start in this league.
No, I'm
I
talking
think
about
that
the
is in
game.
part probably because of the way that France has developed their basketball program, but it also speaks volumes for the way this league can prepare players to make that jump over to the NBA.
Now here's Illich. Pass to Dumal. Now here's MP. Drills the three-pointer.
I love this.
They're just
Oh, they just give you pages.
they're
after
just
that?
giving them the pages, like they'll print it out and then send it and give it to them.
All right. So what? What is this? This is the explanation on how to do it.
Let me see.
No, it's just talking about the curriculum.
Or it could be just telling you what's in the book. So no, this is just tips. It's tips. It's telling you that for what we needed to know yesterday
Oh, okay.
for the place value, rounding and algorithms for addition and subtraction in the first module, grade 4.
Yeah, so that's the tips. You can keep that and put it on your wall. So that way when you're doing the homework, you just look up and reference back to that.
Okay, see, it's a
Piece of
sample.
paper.
It's a sample problem from Module 1. The school library has 10,600 books. The town has 10 times as many books. How many books does? And that's what we did yesterday, which is, they saying,
106,000.
yeah,
That's the answer. Because it's that times 10.
yes, it's 10,600 times 10,
Which is 106,000.
right? But we already figured that out yesterday. Yeah,
It would have been better yesterday.
yeah. I mean,
About MP. He can stretch you out and really extend that defense.
Miller outside. Here's Lemieux. Shot clock at 6.
Oh, he got me.
No one
Fuck.
near him. And the basket by Ledoux.
He's got so many tricks in his bag. He will find a way to hurt you.
MP outside. That one falls. Nice feed from DeMol. And you look at the Strasburg team. They aren't title favorites by any means, but they can compete.
Well, they lack the overall depth that you need to compete for an EBA championship, but they play so.
Okay, what? Let me see. Oh well, I got it up here already anyway. So, this is for what?
What's the lesson number?
2.
Okay, hold on. Oh, it's right here. Boom. 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 This, right? All right. Okay, boom.
Because now it's division and times.
Well, like I said, that's what it was doing already, but now they're probably just trying to
Put in the symbol now.
all right, so like I said, the page that you were doing before was more multiplication. This is now going into division, which is teaching you to go backwards. So okay, because I'm trying not to let you see what it is. All right, boom. It says, right? You can get your chair if you want. Or you sit on this couch. You don't want to just stand there.
I'm looking back at it.
All right, that's fine. If you could do number 1, then do number 1, but I'm going to read it to you. It says, as you did during the lesson, label and represent the product and quotient drawing disk on the place value chart. So the first one is 10 times 4,000 equals what? 40,000. Right? Because that's what the next word after that is, which equals. Oh, okay. So I get this, right? So how would you write it in words? How would you write the 40,000 in the words of like how they tell you like you need four ones or 4 10s? You get what I'm saying? So what? Yeah. So, but what's equivalent to the 40,000? What's equivalent to it on the board? Because like we said, you'll do 4 thousands or you'll do 4 hundreds or 4 tens. You get what I'm saying? So you know you got 10,000s, right? Like if you write the chart right now, you would do ones, tens, hundreds. Right, right. You would do ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000, 100,000, and then I guess a million.
Yeah.
Hundreds and the thousands, right?
It's thousands. Then it's 10,000s. So now look, you see, and then it's 100,000s. So now look, they're saying, look, come look at this one because it's right here.
She writing the numbers out. Oh, okay. I see.
Do you get what I'm saying? 100. She
Yeah.
can't. She's writing it like this, right?
She can't. Yeah, she writing.
All right, so that's how she's supposed to write it.
Yeah.
So basically, they saying 10 times 4,000s is 40,000s, right?
Right. So you
But
do
then to convert it, it wants it to know
410,000.
10. So you would have to do 410,000s.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And then a
one-
million.
Right.
So that'd be one. That'd be 1 and 6 zeros.
1,000,000,000.
Don't give me space.
Yeah, but like you said the other day, you got to learn to utilize your space and write small. So now, like we said 10 times 4. If you 10 times 4 is 40. But because they're saying thousands, now that's 40,000, right? How many 10,000s can you get out of 40,000? So what would you put? You will put 4. No. How many tens did you get out of the 4? Right. So you would put 4. Why? Because it's counting by tens, right? And it's in the thousands. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you take 4 10,000s, you get 40,000, right? Right. So that's what they're trying to get you to do.
So there's like 4 X in thousands and then circle it and bring it euros over
And you do the 4 X's in what?
in the thousands and then
In the thousands or the what? Because I keep saying it and you just
10,000.
yes. See how you gotta pay attention to the specific parts?
So I don't have to do like how I did yesterday.
No, just put 4 blocks or four
But I
X's.
just put 10.
But you're not making it sound no different than what I'm saying. Even if you make blocks, right? How many blocks? What do you use the blocks for? For tens, right? What are you writing in now? The 10,000s, right? So if you had 4 blocks of 10,000, what would that give you? 40,000, right? So what would that be? That would be 4 10,000s, right? So that's what I'm telling you. You gotta listen, because the answers are right there if you're listening. So 4, you did the 4 X's in it. Okay, wait, let me see. Right, because like I said, because they're saying, just to explain it again, 10 times 4,000, that's giving you 40. 40,000. So now they want you to convert it into words of explaining how many tens go into 40,000. How many 10,000s go into 40,000? 4. So now what you would put is 4 10,000, just like You know, just like they write it right there.
But in word,
In word form, just put 4 10,000. Well, you could do that too, but just write the number 4 and then just put 10,000. That's it. Now, doesn't this make the same sense as this though when you reverse it? That if you put this in numeric form, 4 10,000s will add up to what?
40,000.
Right.
Next one.
Yeah, try the next one. All right, wait, no, because the next one is division, and I don't know if you. So it's saying 4,000 divided by 10, right? So no, see, and this is why I was saying they just reversed the question that you did on A. So 4,000 divided by 10, it's already 40, right? I mean, it's already 4. No, yeah. So 4,000 divided by 4, right? That how can I word that? What I said 4,000 divided by 4, no. It's 4,000 divided by 10, right? So if you do multiplication and you needed to get 4,000 from doing tens, what's that? You said 4,000 divided by 10 is all right. So no, it's 40, but because it's 40 hundreds, that's what it is. Because she's in 1,000, so it's 40 hundred. But she said 400 first. That's why I looked at yours and I'm like, that can't be because over here they got 40. So 4,000 divided by 10 equals 40 hundred, which is 400
Yeah. Okay,
because it's
40
hundred.
hundreds
All
make
they did was just
make
add the
40,000,
zero. Right. All they did was just add that extra zero to make it 100.
40 hundreds make 4,000. Because if I got $40 bills, I got 40,000.
Yes. 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 If you got 40 hundred dollar bills, you got $4,000. Yes. Because that's what she started. 4,000 divided by 10. So that's 40 10, which is actually 400. You get what I'm saying? But then you divide that by 10, which is you divide 40 by 10. Right. Right. Well, you just but you got that. See, so you did that. So then what is it? It's 4 what? No. It's 400 cuz you started in thousands. Then when you divided from 1,000, you got to 40 hundred. So you're still in the hundreds. You're still in the hundreds. When you divided this 10 again from the 100, you're still in the 100 because all you just did was go to 400. Yeah, they tried to say like basically 4 groups of tens in the hundreds
Because that's
because that. All right, so no, actually, this right here, this last one is saying 400. This last one is saying 400s. That's why you would put the group, your things in the group of the hundreds to make 400. This one is 40 hundred. So if I'm not mistaken, 40 hundred would be like 4,000, right? And then the 4,000, yeah. So Really, I could just say, yeah, just do that. Because doing 4 groups of tens it doesn't really make no difference. Yeah, it doesn't really make no group. It doesn't really make no difference of that anyway, because if you mark just 4 X's in the 100, that should state 400. But yeah, so basically it's 4,000 divided by 10, which gives you 40 hundreds, which if you converted that back to thousands would be 4,000 divided by 10, which would be 400. Do you get what I'm saying? Because what I'm thinking is that this 40 hundred is actually the 4,000. You get what I'm saying?
Dragged it along.
Yeah, they kind of just dragged it along and stretched it out. But that 40 hundred, because now that it does make sense, if it's already 100, that means it got 2 zeros behind it already. So now since it's 40, you just put that two together and that's 4,000. So that makes sense, yes. So now the next one is fill in the blanks to complete each number sentence. Respond first in unit form, then in standard form. So the expression is 10 times 3 tens. What what answer do you what's 10 times 3?
10 times 3 is 30.
So 10 times 3 tens.
10 times. So for the uniform is 110 times 3 times.
No. The expression is already telling you it's 10 times 3 tens. So remember, you have to do the 310 expression first. So 3 times 10 equals what?
Times 10 equals 30.
Right. Now, what comes if it's in the tens form, what do you put behind the 30?
10.
Right, because it's 10 times 3 tens.
Y'all get it? Y'all get
No, because I'm looking at it right here.
No, I understand that, but I'm just saying the wording of it is.
So that, like, in theory, yeah, it's the wording, but in theory, because in theory, what is really trying to
Okay, so 30 tens.
30 tens is what now?
10 times 3 tens.
Which is what?
10 times 3. Or 30?
30 times 10 would be what?
Oh, 300.
There you go. That's how you're doing it. So, like we said before,
Is what I just said.
right? That's the answer of the whole thing added up together.
Yes, that's numeric form, and this is,
So now the next one is 500 times 10. So 5 times 10 is what?
5 times 10 is 50.
And then if it's in the hundreds, it would be 50.
100.
Right. And just like we explained before, that if it's in hundreds, hundreds already carry 2 zeros. So if it's 50 over here,
No, you're right and you're right.
no, you see, Janai, that's why you got to listen, because I didn't even finish what I was saying before you even started doing stuff. So if hundreds already carry 2 zeros, when you go to 50, what would you do? Hundreds already carry 2 zeros. Anytime they say 100, they can say 400. That means you need to take 2 zeros and put it to that 4 to make 400. So if it's 50 hundreds, you take that and you bring, and what would be the answer?
5,000.
There you go. You see how easy it is? It's really easy, but you gotta take your time. You can't just be, yeah, you gotta take your time.
Yeah, take your time. Little mistakes when you rush, you can't come back from sometimes.
So this is 10,000 divided by 10. So in my mind, I guess that would be once again, you should do the 9 times 10 because it's 9 10,000. So that would be 90,000.
9 times 10, which is 90.
And then it's the thousands. You add the extra four, yeah, 4 zeros to make 90,000. So that's 90,000 divided by 10. What's 90 divided by 10? Right. So was no, what it would be not if it's 90,000, if it's 90,000 divided by 10, what it would be 9. If it's 90,000 divided by 10, it would be 9. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You gotta look at reference. Look at your reference
And
paper.
don't you know that it's ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 100,000s, 10,000? You know this stuff, right, Janae?
So
So
we're converting it. So if it's 90,000,
divided by 10, and if you know that 10 if you know that 90 divided by 10 makes 9, so 90,000 divided by 10 should make 9 what? Do you see how easy it is? No, wait, where you putting it? Where you telling her to write 90,000?
like how she been. She
No, they don't tell her to write it there. They just say 9 because the equation is 9/10,000 divided by 10. So what you would do to break everything down is no. You see, that's what I'm saying. No, you look at the answer right there. Do you see 90,000 or 9,000? Yes, because you did everything here first. You know like the word equations where you have to do one part of the word equation first and then do the next part. That's basically what they're doing right here is in the expression she has to break it down. 9 times 10 gives me 90,000 divided by 10. So now with that answer is what I put in unit form.
okay. So she has to draw it out. 90,000 divided by 10.
Yes, so 9 times 10 gives you 90. And you just take the thousand and you add it to it. So now you still got this right here to do. So now that's
Oh, okay. I get what
you get what I'm saying? That's 90,000 divided by 10, which
Which is
gave her 9,000,
because
and
it's
then
in the
she
thousandth
right,
place. She
right.
okay.
That's you're right. It's placement,
Place value.
place value. Right. That's what they're teaching her here. It's place value. So, like we said, 9 tens in the thousand should be 90,000.
Yeah, 90,000.
You already saw the answer because you already got it.
Divided by 10.
This part, but I don't see this.
Okay, so now 10 times 7,000. Basically, this is 7. Right. Because you got the answer right there.
When you do it yourself, you do it yourself.
Uh, for a couple years, but I've been on and off, on and off. It's THOU.
I don't think you need the S though. Like thousand.
No, yeah, because that's placement.
You need the S.
You need the S at the because this is not just writing it
Yeah, you're right. 'cause then you
regular.
got the CH when it goes like 100.
100. Yeah, like I know what you're saying. So
The hundreds.
she has to write the S. But all right, so the next one. It's the same thing. Fill in the blank to complete each number sentence. Respond first in unit form, then in standard form. So now they're trying to confuse you a little bit more by not
21 times 10.
it's 2 tens, 1 1 times 10. So
22. It will be 22 times 10 because it's 1 1 and 2 10.
no, this is what I'm saying. This is that wording thing again where they try to trick you. So because it's two tens, that's 10 to 10, that's 20, plus 1 1. So that's 1, that's 21. And then you times it by 10. So 21 times 10 is what? Just say it regular at first. 21 times 10 is what? What would you say? 2. So when you times something by 10, Janai, you're always just adding 1 0 to it. Just like you do when you do when you do 10 times 1, it's 10. You do 2 times 10, that's 20. All you're doing is adding a 0 to it. So when it's 21 times 10, what would you do? So then what's the number you get if you add a 0 to it? There you go. So now, right? So now, in unit form, how would you write that with the words? So just like they gave you two tens and one, how would you write that in unit form? Two, no. First, what's the whole of the number? The number is what? Remember the whole of the number is 210, yes? So how would you write that? Two, you no, you're not listening to the key. You see, Janai, that's you in your brain not listening to the key parts. Because it's not hard to think about it. It's the whole answer is 210 is 210, right? So two,
What's next to it?
right. And then how many tens would you write? So that's what I'm saying. You looking at me like I'm the one. It's so 200,
And 110.
right? And then you write it back in you know, in standard form, which is 210. SEDS and 110. Now, when you read that, doesn't that tell you 210?
210.
We're going to try the next one. So the next one is basically what we just did, but now you're going higher. So if we just did 200 and 110 make two tens, what does 500 and five tens make? Right, times 10. So if I just told you last time that every time you do something by 10, you're just adding a zero. So if you already have 550, if you times that by 10 and add another zero to it, what's the number? You already go ahead, go ahead.
5,000,
Mm-hmm.
And what?
5,050, 60.
No. Wait, say it again. Say the first one you said. You said 5,000 and what? No. S- no. So remember, if hundreds go to thousands, then tens go to
Tens go to 100.
right. So if you had 550, which you had five tens, if you times that 50 by 10, what are you doing? What are you only what's the only thing you need? Adding a zero. So to that 50, what does that 50 become? Right. So now you have, like you started off, you said 5,000, and then what's the next part?
5,000.
That's the first part.
5,000
And fi-
500.
right.
That's not tens no more.
And then how would you write that in standard form?
5,500.
Right.
Yeah, so altogether the answer is 5,055.
5,500. And that's exactly how you're writing it. 5,500. Now we're gonna do this one division, and then the last one you're gonna do by yourself.
Don't suck.
Now because they got it's a word, it might confuse her and make it hard. So we gotta like the last two will help her with. Okay, so now this one is division. It's 2,007 tens. So it's 2,007 tens divided by 10. So 2,000, you already know that means we have 2,000. 7 tens, what is that? 2,070, right? So now, since we're dividing, what does that mean? Are we going up or down? We going down, right? We're decreasing, right? So we're decreasing it by tens. What number would you have to use to times it to get to 2,000? Let me see the whiteboard, because that's another thing I feel like would be beneficial so that you can see it. All right. Okay, right? So what that make? What that make? What that make? What that make? You're forgetting the is all I'm doing is adding a zero to the number.
How would you say that number?
If this is 2,000, if I add another zero to it, what would that be? Right. It's not hard, Janai. You just making it seem like it's hard. The tens, your ones, your fives, your tens, your hundreds, times tables really should be the easiest because all you're doing is just copying the same number over For the ones, all you're doing is just copying the same number over. For the tens, all you're doing is just adding an extra zero. For the hundreds, all you're doing is adding an extra two zeros. For the thousands, all you're doing is adding an extra three zeros on top of whatever it is. You get what I'm trying to say? So in division, it's the same way. So now if I turn this into a division sign, this will go back to this. Then if I turn this into a division sign, this will go back to that. All you doing is just going up and down with tens. If 10 is always what you're going up by, or going, all you doing is just going up and down. Yeah, that's all you doing. So now with just say 2000s, right? Mm, seven. I'm gonna just write it like that too. Well, right. That's what I was trying to just see. So basically, like I said, this is thousands, and then like she said, this would become 70 because it's 10 times 7 because that's in the tens, right? So now, like you said, this together would be what? 2000 plus 70 would be what? 2070, right? But if you divide that by 10, what are you supposed to do when you divide? Basic, right, right, actually, right. So, so, no, listen. So, like we said in multiplication, when you do tens, you add a zero. When you divide, you're taking a zero away. So, two 2070 divided by 10 would be, if you're taking one zero away,
From 2070. If you're taking 10 from 2070, look at the number and remove 10 from the end of it. What would the answer be?
2007.
so let me write it this way. So maybe it might be better for you to see it. So I'm bugging 10. Ah, so 10. Now this might be a little easier for you to understand it because you have to cross, right? So how would you start this in this equation? You would start with the zeros, right? So what does this get you? But you won't put that zero because it canceled itself out. So now,
7 divided by 1.
well, basically you can do this and then it'll all just give you zero from the zero aspect, right? But if you do one, that'll still give you another zero. That'll give you the seven. That'll give you this zero, and that'll give you this two. But this zero
Don't matter.
right here,
That's just a placeholder. That's not
right?
explaining to me. It's just a placeholder.
It's just a
So
placeholder,
you don't look at that.
207.
right? So then you would get 207. So now, since you have 207, how would you write that in unit form? Mm-hmm.
Then put 7, 1.
Good job. Good job. Now let's see you do the last one. I'll do it over here too, just to, you know. But try the last one on your own. So what is the first step that you have to do? Always remember the steps. You can't skip the steps. You know, remember them. Use them to your advantage. Huh? You see, you're forgetting the first step. You remember what's the whole equation of the 40,800? Right. But what I was trying to say is the first step is acknowledging the 410,000 and the 800s. You have to write that out so you can see the number
Yeah, because that's what you're doing too. You're not writing it, and that's what's throwing you off. Like you're trying to solve it
off
before
the
you
top.
write it.
Yeah, off the top
So
of your
if you're
head.
at 410,000, so what is that?
40,000.
Right. So that's what you write here.
So that's
40,000. Because that's what's throwing you off. You'll be trying to calculate here before you can't skip the steps like you said. Because they help you.
wait.
When you try to
Where she write it to you? No, don't write it there. Oh, okay, they don't give it to you. They don't give you space like they give on that. They write it. So write it under it, right? So if it's 410,000, you said that's 40,800. What is that number all together?
40,800.
Write that one number right there, and right there should make it easier for you because you build.
So write it. 40,000.
No, under,
Oh.
because that's where the answer goes. Right. Now, bring the division. Bring the divided by 10 next to it. So now you're giving yourself the structure of an easier Can't you understand that better than you understood this? Right. So now, once again, like we tell you, what's the next step to analyze since you're dividing? I know, I'm asking you, what's the next step if you're dividing? We know dividing means to decrease, right? We know that, so you don't got to keep repeating it. Now you have to show me, if you know that division means decreasing, if it's by 10, what's the step that you have to utilize to get past this problem here? Because that's what you're waiting for. You're waiting kind of for me to do it. And this is why I said you got to do it on your own. Because the teachers and everybody can't always be here. This is why we're trying to teach you so you can do it yourself. Because then it's like me just repeating myself over and over again, telling you the steps, and you just keep letting it go in one ear and out the other.
If you need scrap paper, get a piece of paper out the book.
I mean, that's good too, because at least the teacher see her work. No, at least the teacher see you try. But I get what you're saying. Just don't make it sloppy. Okay, that's good. But what's one of the things though I'm telling you that I told you happens when you divide or you add or you multiply 10? What happens when you multiply 10? Do you add a zero or do you take away a zero? So when you're dividing, Janai, why isn't it a simple thing to say, let me just take away a zero?
When you're talking about decrease, that was it, but decrease what?
That's what I'm saying.
The zero.
Right, that's all you had to say. Instead of being like decrease and not acting like you're sure of what you're talking about, you decrease, you subtract the zero. You take the zero away. Decrease minus subtract all of that.
But see, you don't want to hear the way that they tell you. You like to reword things in your brain to throw you off.
Right. Because decreasing is the same thing as subtracting, minus, sign.
Taking away the
everything.
zero.
You continue the same thing. So what is that number?
4,080.
You see how easy that was? But you don't have confidence in yourself, Janai. That's why you always sit here and when we try to do these things with you, you be pouting, like, because it's like, why y'all just not doing my work for me? Because
And that's to me, it's a put on. Because in school, when you
She'll
know how to
do
do
it,
it, you're
right.
fine, and you get past it, you have a good attitude. So don't come here pouting and doing like anybody's doing anything to you. Nobody's doing anything to you. Because I could not care, and you just do your homework by yourself, and that'll be that.
And then when you fail, the teacher will be like, oh, but then you'll be like, oh, but nobody's
helping you.
Right.
Nobody's gonna want to help you if you're sitting there like you're not trying, like you're waiting for the answers to come to you. You have to do it on your own. Because when you're in school, are you by yourself or am I there? Is Donna there? Am I there? Miss Ayala, is she gonna give you the answers for the test, or is she gonna tell y'all all to be quiet and take your test? Right. So you have to think for yourself. You see how you did that by yourself?
And this is what I'm saying.
Let's try this one.
In all reality, you can do things by yourself.
You gotta slow down
and take
think.
your time.
That's the problem we had last year. When you rush, you skip steps, and now you gotta roll back and do the step. When in reality, if I took another 5 minutes to really sit
To
and think,
double check.
I can do it. Oh shit! I made that mistake. When you double check your work or you take your time, it's no reason to go back because you got it right done.
And then when you're really listening and engaging with the stuff, it's easier for you to just replicate what you're listening to. When you're not listening, that's when you start doing what you're doing here, when you start showing that you don't get it because you're not trying to.
Showing that you don't want to do it.
But then if you don't want to do it, don't expect somebody else to do it. In all reality, like she said, we don't have to do this. We already know this. It took me 1 or 2 days to learn this. You still got to understand it. So who really needs it?
And it seems like you understand, but you don't
You just,
want to do the work. You want us to do the work and step by step you. We're not here to always step by step you. Once you show that you got the hang of it, which you do,
make it easier.
You got the hang of it. Once you show that you got the hang of it, it's on you.
Right.
That was for me to come and check you because I know she could do that.
And wouldn't you be more happier with you being able to do something by yourself and we come in and we see it and we like, yo.
Or you just want mommy to hold your hand all the time. Do you want that? Like for real? You be honest.
But that's how you be acting. That's how you like acting right now. You act
the same way you just said I can't live with you. You can't live with me forever.
You can't.
It's just life. I can't hold your hand every step of the way. That's why I try to teach you how to cook. You pay attention to how to cook, yeah? Because why? When you get older,
Mommy
when
not
I'm
gonna
old
be
and
here.
90, how I'm going to stand over a stove and cook for Janai? All right. So it's all about trying to do things on your own.
It's all about having self-motivation, self-confidence, and believing in self.
And she got that. You just have that
but
attitude when you get here. When you get here, it's the problem.
Yeah, you act like it's time for you to dumb yourself down.
When you get here,
and you act like we want to be
doing your homework.
No, you act like we're supposed to encourage you for being dumb. I keep saying that's not what we do here. We don't encourage dumbness. We encourage using your brain.
If Donna wasn't here, I wouldn't be able to help. Hello.
Look, you see?
I wouldn't be able to help you with this because this was
she don't got the patience
ago,
either.
And this was years ago for me. Years ago, I forgot this.
I forgot it too. Yeah.
You understand? So now you be depending on me, and I tell you, you better than me at math. I ask you, Janai, what's how much is this? I don't. So if I ask you, how can I help you? I can't. You don't want to go to school and it's refreshing your mind. You just learned this. It's the first week, I understand, but it's Wednesday. You've been doing it 3 days. Maybe 2, because Monday I probably didn't do too much. But you've been doing it 2 days, right? I sit in the class and have the teacher explain to me step by step how it goes. So if Dollar wasn't here, if we didn't have the internet, because I probably would have looked on the internet.
Yeah, no,
but if we didn't have the internet,
you would have got it.
looking at you the same way you looking at me.
Looking dumb.
And we just fell together. So, because you're better than me at math, if you're going to ask me for help at least, even though you don't come to me, you go to Dollar for the math, I understand why. But if you're going to come to me, you got to at least figure out the steps.
And that's really the point. It's the steps, Janai. You have to be comfortable with taking these steps. You can't think that you...
Sit up.
You can't think... You see, that's the part of stuff that your moms be talking about your attitude.
Because that's showing...
Because that's the same... But that's the same thing you do in school then, too.
And that shows that you don't want to hear what we have to say.
But then why should...
help you with your
But
homework.
then why
I
should
did it. He did it.
yeah, and then why should we reward you on things then if you can't even take the time to do your
It's
schoolwork?
your work. You have to do it. When you go to school
So for
tomorrow,
that, we might as well just say no tablet because you can't do. You got a problem just sitting and doing schoolwork. It's like if we turned around and said no tablet, no TV, you can't play with this. You'll be more upset, and that will give you the reason to get your work done because now you would have a reason to get your stuff back. Would you like that? But you know what? What will come out of it though is success though.
yeah, because you'll be focused on what you're doing
Instead
trying
of
to rush through it to get to that.
But I keep saying you have a thing where you like to always resort to your attitude.
I do too.
Attitude don't get nobody
I
nowhere.
do too. I have to hear the same thing, whether I want to hear it or not.
It
I'm
don't
grown,
get you nowhere.
and people tell me the same thing, whether I want to hear it or not. So it's better to get it at your age or understand it at your age. So when you get my age, you
It'll
don't take
be
it as
easy.
personal as I
Right,
take it. But I
right.
take it very personal. Whether I got an attitude or not, I don't want nobody to tell me shit.
But
But that's not how you get further in life.
that will
You
actually
always
hold you
need
back.
direction. You always need a guidance. You always need somebody to tell you, hey, slow down,
So take your time.
do this way,
Right.
and see the results.
It's not gonna hurt.
You understand?
You're-
Having an attitude that's not bigger than mine ain't gonna get you.
But to tell you the truth, having an attitude can stop you from potentially having
Saying
fun.
the wrong thing out your mouth
N-
because you have an attitude, well, now you won't get a job, you won't get the scholarship, you won't go to the basketball, you won't be on the dance team, you won't have TikTok. You could be banned on TikTok for saying the wrong thing yet. You could be banned on Twitch for
But
saying
you
the
know
wrong
those,
thing
you know
yet.
those rules, right? You know those steps and how to do things on. But when it comes to the simple things you're supposed to know, it's so hard, right? But that's why it become a point where we as parents has to
It's like,
dictate.
should I even let you use that? Because I feel like I said, with all three of y'all kids that I've been around majority of y'all lives, I feel that's
The
why
tablet
that's what you're
is-
rushing to.
Yes,
That's what you're rushing to. The call
your
Genesis
phone,
and
the
be
tab.
like, oh yeah, let's pretend that we're a family and we're raising kids. Why are y'all doing that?
If
When
you-
you have to be worried about math work.
But if you can't be a kid yourself,
That too. And the thing is, like I said, I can't really help you in that. Once you get beyond this, girl, you gonna have to really pay attention. You gonna have to really pay attention.
I could probably barely be able to help you because, like I said, once they start adding numbers and letters together and
And
doing
algebra, I had to repeat my algebra class 3 times. So I was in the 9th, 10th, and 11th grade taking 9th grade algebra class.
yeah, see,
I had to take it 3 times. I moved up in my grade because when you got to high school, they'll pass you depending on your
your other,
overall,
yeah,
your overall
but you
grade.
still might
but
have
you'll
to take
repeat a
that class over.
I had the same math teacher for 3 years. I didn't move on to geometry. I didn't move on to trade. I stayed in algebra for 3 years. Then when I went to college, guess what I had to do again? You know why? Because I fucked around the first 3 times.
And it wasn't high enough.
And I felt like my teacher only passed me on the Regents, real talk, Janai, because he was tired of seeing me in his class.
Probably.
I really feel that way. Mr. Gab.
Well, you can't say that because the Regents ain't.
No, he don't
Graded
grade the
by
Regents.
them.
I get that, but he did try to work with me, and I get him in a hard time because I didn't want to hear what he was talking about. And now look,
And now look,
I need to help you. I
Look,
can't help you.
and that's the point.
You
You see
understand?
how that? You see how her
I fucked
bad?
around in Mr. Gale's class
Right.
all the time. Mr. Wyatt, when I was in middle school, Mr. Wyatt was my math teacher. Fucked around in his class, and we learned distributed properties and everything.
And when
I
it
can't
came
tell you
to
what none of that is.
see,
All I know how to do is count money. And if they give me the money too fast, it fucked me up. I can't
or
be a
if they
cashier.
probably give her too much money, she'll
I can't be
under
it takes
or
me a long
over
time.
count. Yeah.
And it takes me a long time. I can't be a cashier. I try cashier jobs. And because I can't count as well as the average person, I mess up. And people pressure you. Oh, that's not my right change. Oh, I gave you 49 cents and you were supposed to give me 20. And I didn't know.
I'm like that's saying if I told her to give me $1,000 in 20s, do you think she would know how many 20s she's supposed to give me?
I do know. But I gotta sit and take the time to count. Like, all right,
She would
how
have
many
to,
20s?
off the top of my head,
He
it's
knows.
50 20. That gives $1,000
I was gonna say 5, but I make 100.
because 5 times 10 make 50. 5 times 100 makes 500. So now if you take 50, if you take 500 and times it by 2, you get 1,000.
Math is as easy as that. From what you've been showing,
I'm not talking.
Yes,
You
that's-
see, Janai, you
that's-
be this what we be saying.
I don't want to talk to the and I really forgot what I was about to say.
Yeah, because
But
you.
oh, if math is coming off as easy as it seems, because I've been watching you these past years, you're really good. I tell you that all the time. Reading, all right, you need help with. But math, you got it if you really take your time and think about what the question is asking you. You got it. You could teach me. You understand?
Just
if you
like-
pay attention a lot,
Just
if you
like
pay
I
attention
teach-
enough, you could teach me something.
And just like I keep trying to tell you, Janai, you see, one of the things is, and I use this as a determination to use it to better you. But the same way you react to these songs, and you know these songs
Word for word.
word, right? The K-pop movie just came out not too long ago, and y'all know
All
every
the
word to these songs, right? It's no different from learning this.
It's
But
not.
what it
It's the
is,
energy you
it's
put
just
into
that,
it.
and then what it is just that at the kid's point of mindset, just like I say, because everything, just because when you gotta learn is not fun, doesn't mean that you can't
don't
make it
try.
fun.
And that you don't try.
and-
That's because, like I said, Janai, you don't even know, girl. You want to get to high school
And
and
then
have a teacher that talks slow
Mm.
and bores. I'm telling you, girl, I had a teacher every day. I used to get my pillow ready and go to sleep.
But does that mean
That's
for
not
you
the
to
right
fail?
thing I was supposed to do.
Right.
What I had to do was take an English class again. But guess what? I got it right the second time. But the point is, everything that you learn ain't gonna be fun. Everything that you learn is not gonna always capture your interest, but you have to do it.
But it's like what she said
You
though
have
too.
to do it.
Everything is also based on
On you,
your
the energy that
energy.
you put on, just like I said. I didn't like math, but science, I was going to my science classes. I was reading. My science teacher knew me. I knew what time. He knew what answering all the questions because I like science. But if had I put that same energy that I had in science, maybe into math, or maybe
It
not
would
even
have it
all
would
the
have it
energy.
just it
Maybe
would
a
have got
little
you
more.
somewhere.
Yeah, like maybe half the energy that I put into science, that I would have put into math, I probably would have got a little further.
And
But I
math,
didn't care
yeah.
about math. Math was boring to me, and it looked like Chinese. Cause why am I trying to read numbers? You understand? But you need
But the
it.
dynamic is you really
You
need it.
and
You need
won't-
math
won't
more than
understand
science.
until you're grown, and you need to use. the
You
math.
need math in science. You need reading in science. So in dynamic, you need to understand the two fundamental things that you need to learn first. Reading and math. Once you learn those things, you can understand history. Once you learn those things, you can understand science. Other than that, if you don't learn the first fundamental things, then everything is gonna seem gibberish to you because you're not gonna understand it.
And like I said, and I'm putting myself on the stand. You know, I don't care. Because it's to help you. I'm telling you that my flaws in life, I still to this day have a hard time multiplying and dividing. Those are the most hardest things for me. And you sit here, I can cry, because you sit here and divided 40,800. I would have never thought I could have fucking divided that number. I
And-
look at those numbers and be like,
But then it's not even a number. It's the fact that they worded it first. So now it's like, damn, I gotta
now I gotta
read.
figure out how to take the words
Yes,
into numbers.
into numbers.
Girl, when I got there, I was like, I'm not doing it. I checked out. But like I said, look at where it got me. It didn't get me far. Because I still had to revisit it, number one. I had to revisit the shit 3
And
times.
then look what she said. She
and I
got
still have
she
a
got
hard
it.
time.
But no, look what you said. I gotta revisit it now because you
Do
need it.
And I can't help you the way that I'm quote unquote
Supposed to,
as a parent.
Because I don't know.
Because I don't know. I can't teach you something that I don't know. You understand? And like I said, some things refresh. You understand?
Or
It's
some
like,
things could
okay,
be a
I
click
remember
too.
doing this.
Or some
You
things
know?
could be a click too. Like I didn't notice then, but now that it's
You're
here
teaching
now.
me like, oh, look, Miss Ayala told me that this is the step I
Right.
have to take. It's like, you know what, Janai, I
You-
remember.
I
I
rem-
remember I did
right.
that. You know? Because, like I said, I didn't pay attention. You got to pay attention because, God forbid, me and Dollar,
Wasn't-
not here, I would, math, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't know. I would have to call maybe Javon or something.
Yeah.
I don't know what
Maybe
to tell you.
Brianna too, because Brianna should be highly good at
Yeah.
math too.
Hopefully. But me, I can't do it. I have a hard time. And it's so embarrassing. I'm 28 years old. I have to take my time to count my money because if it go too fast,
Yeah,
I mess up.
sometimes
I
your
gotta
mom's
restart over.
overcount. Yep.
Or I'll give somebody too much money because I feel like I'm counting too slow for the average person. It's a lot. So if you can conquer that,
And see,
conquer it.
and not saying it like that, Jenna, like what she's trying to tell you, that is very important because that's how conniving people get over on
They get
people
over
because
on
they
you.
can't count. So
And they
you
know you can't count.
and they know you can't
So
count.
now I give you $20 extra.
You give me a $50 back, I'm just like, oh shit.
They not gonna be like, oh, you gave me too much.
No.
People.
Some people, right.
Good people, how I'm trying to raise you and decide. If somebody give you more, you always, hey,
Listen,
you gave me too much.
or they gave you less, you stand on what
Right.
you need to stand on for
But if
your
you
extra.
don't know how to count, just like me. That's why I said when I worked at Key Food, they tried me at the cashier. I could not do it. I could not do it. At McDonald's, I didn't want to be in the back flipping burgers.
They put me at register all the time.
I was in the back, like I was ugly and didn't deserve to be in the front. But because I couldn't count, what are you here for?
But that's what I was gonna say. The reason why they put me on register at McDonald's is because I showed them I showed them I knew how to count. I showed them like when they gave me the test run of running a register, they saw that I was able to count the drawer before I got it, understand what I got in it, learn the system of how to press the things on the register, and be able to give back the correct change.
And then do it all over.
And do it again, right?
So like I said, it was embarrassing for me, but who can I be mad at? I'm mad, right? Because I wanted to fuck around and math. I fucked around from your age. You hear me? Your age. Mr. Biden was my 5th grade math teacher. So maybe next year, because you're not in 5th grade. But from 5th grade, I fucked around, and now I can't count as good as everybody else.
And it one
And
little
that's
thing
bothering. It bothers. You
Yeah.
know, you never know. I have times and moments in my grown-up life that it's like, damn, you don't know how to count? And I was like, I do, but I got to take my time. Why should I explain that to somebody? I should be 28 years old, get to the money, moving on.
But even if you do explain, they should understand it because you're 28. And it might be like, okay, maybe she's explaining to me that she's not good at counting. So let me give her a little helping and show. Not everybody's like that.
People will make fun of you.
Right.
And they'll like and things like that too. Like when I was in class.
This is what I try to.
When I was in class, we were meaner than the kids that
y'all do now.
The kids y'all deal with now ain't shit compared to what
like y'all might be mean against yourself, but the way it looks to us is y'all not as mean. Y'all was nowhere near like
when we was in school. If my teacher took too long trying to teach me an equation, kids in the background is like, I already got it. Why aren't you getting it? Kids used to be so mean. So you know what I did? Stop asking questions.
But that only,
I'm telling you, I could cry. Because that's what I did. And it limited me. I let the other kids, you know, because I'm a kid myself, I didn't know. But I let the other kids embarrass me to the point that I didn't want to learn it. I just would rather have gave up. Like,
and I'm not saying, but
you
know why? And I'm not saying it like that too. But it's also because grandma wasn't pushing her really to understand, to believe in herself, that it's not about what these other kids say. It's about the energy you put, just like we just said. Just like the energy you put into learning all these songs that we could care less about, and all these things that y'all do that we could care less about.
You gotta put the same energy.
You put that same energy into what we do care about, because you're gonna need it in the long run. And if you don't have it, just like she said, you could be 28 years old.
The only one
that don't know how to do nothing. You don't know how to read. You don't know how to count. You don't know direction. But see, the difference is you know these little things already, so you'll be able to have that in that situation. Right. But when it comes to math, like I said, everything comes from your energy, and this will give this will show people how motivated you are. Because also, if you sit and you pout and you do all that stuff, that show, hold on. Guess what that will do? That will cause you to be by yourself.
Right. And what we tell Josiah, stop and start But you don't cry. What you do
You
is
just catch an
you
attitude
have
and
an
pout.
attitude and look like
You put your neck on
like
your
a stale
chest.
face, like you don't want to be here. You're tired of listening to what we're talking about, shit like that. I can read all of that in your face.
No, I
And
could
guess
too.
what?
I don't
Nobody
care.
cares.
Nobody
You know
cares.
why? Because like I said, Janai, when you're my age, you'll be thinking me like, you know what? Thank you, Mom, because you done gave me the long conversation. I really tried. I really tried to figure out the math. And now that I know, I'm the manager at my job
I
at
handle
16
I handle $100,000.
a day.
Um,
I'm the bookkeeper. I'm actually counting the money to take it to the bank. You understand? But
But
without
see,
math,
but
can't do
see,
it.
also this talk ain't have amongst a lot of kids. So that'd be another thing. It'd be the kids that don't get it that try to influence you to be with them.
Yeah.
Or the kids that do get it, and because you don't get it, like she said, oh, why she like leave her, let her be over there by herself. I got it already. Let's go. And then that's what's gonna make you feel
And
even
it
more worse.
deters you.
Because now you feel like you're in
Like you're
competition,
low.
and then you feel like you can't keep up with the competition
Yeah.
because that's just like somebody finishing their test way before everybody else. What does that do? That make everybody else
Try
start.
to rush. Or that's just like when you was doing your runnings, right? You had people in the class that was faster than you, right?
And what
So
would
now
that
when
do?
they got to the finish line, and if they were like, "Oh, we gotta wait for Janai," oh my God, wouldn't that hurt your feelings?
Because
Because
it,
you behind, but you're trying.
but
you
it
understand? But
makes
you're
you.
trying.
They do that to me.
Don't it hurt your feelings? So that's what I'm saying.
But
And
what?
that's
But
why-
wait. But wait. But then what happens after that? What do you do, or you just take it inside and you just walk away, or do you try to run faster? But what you're showing right now is most likely you go and you hold it in, because you're about to cry about it now, because it bothers you, because that's what they did.
And I didn't even know that.
Yeah, but this is the point about when you try to be grown and hide things. You're gonna go to school one day and
And
they're gonna do
explode.
and they're you're gonna
You're gonna
and then
explode,
you're gonna get in
And you're
trouble.
gonna throw all the kids into the lockers, and then I'm gonna be
That could
there
have
yelling at you.
been even a situation of what you did last time when you did what you did last time, right? And you acted up in school, you put your hands on people, you threw shit across. But why? Because you had an attitude about what? Because people were bullying you, picking on you.
The teacher
What
didn't.
gonna call me? Shoot.
The teacher didn't say to line up in your line spots, and I got in front, and then this boy.
The teacher told them
I
to
know.
line up in the motherfucking spot,
And
and
she
Janai
started
told the boy
regulating
to
people.
go where he belonged, and she ain't where she belonged.
And
okay?
that's how you got in
Yes,
trouble.
That's how it went. You didn't hear her because you were so busy
Trying
paying
to tell-
attention to whatever
right.
they were doing. But the teacher said she told everybody to line up, which obviously, because everybody was lining up, yes. Okay. She told everybody to line up, but Janai not listening, didn't hear that part. So now when Janai sees everybody lining, it's like, all right, let me get up and go line up.
But it
But
was
I'm gonna focus on Muhammad that ain't in the line, and I'm gonna tell Muhammad he need to go over there. But where are you?
not
your
in
spot.
line. So now who got in trouble?
But like I said,
No,
like
but
we
but
asked,
what I was
when they do that, do you try to run faster or do you hold it in?
right,
Alright,
because you
that's
know, but wait,
motivation.
yeah, that's what and this is what, not to say nothing, and you don't know nothing about him, but this is what Myron be trying to say about
That's what you were
why
telling Brianna.
about why shame and being belittled sometimes has to
It's
happen,
necessary, yeah.
because it motivates you
To do better.
to do
Be
better.
Yeah. So like we said, if that's one of your things, every time you have runners club, you try your best. You're not gonna be first place all the time. You might not be second place all the time.
You might
But
not.
if you aim to those places,
Because the sky is the limit.
you can get there. If you aim to be good in math, that's what you're gonna do. If you aim to reach a Judy Moody, whatever it's called,
Yeah.
you'll do it. If you aim to stop telling Josiah what to do like you his mother, you'll do it.
Or just do it more constructively, more than trying to.
be having that attitude. The
Right.
way you talk to these kids,
You're not grown. You're not
you are
us.
not that. But let's get back to this because
Yeah.
we're meeting.
No, yeah. But yeah, so
because you got it lined up right.
yeah, so just at the end of the day, Janai, the other point about this is that we believe in you.
Yeah.
If we don't believe in you, then you're not gonna believe in yourself.
And I'm telling you, I wouldn't shed my tears on nobody.
You gotta
that I
let
don't
me
see.
finish.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Could you keep do you see how things is like every time I get to a point that your mom's feel emotional about, she cut me off and then start you gotta let everybody have their flaws and explain their self thoroughly so that you can understand what goes on thoroughly. You get what I'm saying? Just like she just asked you, just like with the running thing. In order to understood it, really you did what you did to show us how you felt at that time. And how you felt at that time was they made you cry. They made you feel bad. It made you want to cry so much, but you probably didn't. But it made you want to cry so bad. But what you told yourself was, let me be strong. Let me be tough. These words are just words. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Always live by that in your brain.
Yeah, because like
Always,
I said,
Janai.
kids that laughed at me and made shit hard
Always.
for me to understand math. That's why I don't
At
understand
a
it
point
now.
in time, with like she's saying, we both was kids, and at a point in time, Karima didn't look the way she look now, and I didn't look the way that I look now. People called us ugly or called us, oh,
They just
you
had
know,
that one eyebrow. They
but words
they
are just words. It's how you
perceive it
how you take the words and perceive it into
and what you
yourself.
know and your confidence.
Right. No, and what she said, your self motivation, because that's the other part that's important. Stop worrying about validation from somebody else and worry about self validation. If I know that this is right, let me do what's right because I will feel happy about it. I don't care about what everybody else will feel. That's just a plus. But because I know this is right, this is where I want to go. But if I know this is bad and I still go that way, take accountability for your action. This is all teaching you because we believe in you and we believe that these kids that's out here in these world that's nowadays don't have guidance, and that's why you have kids out here playing with guns, smoking and doing things that they're not supposed to do at your age, and they're dying early. Would you want to be one of those kids? I don't want you to be one of those kids. So guess what I got to do? I got to be hard on you. It's tough love. There's no more gentle parenting. It's tough love and then gentle
At
parenting.
least not like,
No, I balanced it. It's tough love and then it's gentle parenting because that's the way of life.
and majority of the time it's gonna be tough. And then listen what I was gonna say too. If somebody call you a bum, are you a bum?
Right.
You know inside you're not a bum.
You know that.
You know you probably got more than the other person, yes? So is that person's words gonna bother you? Because you know you're not a bum. It might get on your nerves. You might roll your eyes or have a little reaction, but you're not gonna be like, ah, I'm not a bum. Because
Right.
you know you're not a bum.
Or-
You know you got the nice stuff. You know you got nice stuff. You
Or-
understand?
Or even with the running too, even if they do say you slow, you say, so what? I'm slow. I'll probably be faster than you by next year.
Yeah. And you keep
So
trying.
what?
You keep trying. Whether you with swimming, you're learning how to swim, right? So because you got the little basics, the more you try, the better it'll be. You just gotta keep trying. Don't let nobody deter you from anything.
For
And
real.
like I said, the only thing it's gonna turn into is you being a grown up like me, and you don't know how to do it.
It might be that, or just saying you just might have to retake the time as a grown up to now have to go. This is that shortcut phase where you take a shortcut and it might benefit for a little while, but then you still might have to go back and relearn what you skipped over.
And then also, because I did say we're gonna get back.
No, yeah, so
and
this
then
idea.
don't think that only kids are mean. Adults too.
Adults are,
Adults,
yes.
they're mean.
They're even worse.
So like I said, at the same time I'm trying to stand behind somebody standing
You
behind me
hear-
in the store, and I'm trying to count my money off. They behind me like, oh my, the same thing.
But that's you and
Same thing. So you can't avoid. That's what I'm saying. You can't avoid shit like that. But the more that you know,
that's like in a
the less you'll be in positions like that. You
right.
understand what
That's
I'm saying?
like the
For
situation
people to make you feel like
that you're
you're less
incapable.
than
Yeah.
because you don't know how to count fast.
But that's
You
just
know?
like the situation when we was in the store, and granted, me and your moms argued about it, but still, what she said is a prime example of what could have happened that day. That I was trying to explain to her that it's like you being standing there at the counter can cause a problem because you're not really doing anything there. You're just standing there. Now, if you were paying for something, it's like, all right, cool, she's paying for it, but then it's like what she said. Now it's like you're taking forever. You got your kids at the counter. What's going on? Then people start getting ignorant. They start, oh, like she said, why are you standing? What's taking you? And then you got your kids here, and your kids are running around, and you're not even.
Like I said,
Now that's a whole nother problem.
same way kids don't have no compassion, adults ain't got no compassion either. So the more you know, the more
The more
knowledge
it
that
saves you.
you're obtaining and able to give out to the world without an attitude, because the more attitude shows ignorance.
I,
You understand what I'm saying? Like, if you have an attitude about something that you know and you know you right on this, but because you have an attitude in your delivery, it's like what? She don't even know what you're talking about.
She
She
don't
got
know.
an attitude and got a problem, and all I'm trying to say is, but when you explain it to somebody like, hey, no, listen, I
Wait.
know because I read this book and this book said that ain't how.
or
it is.
even if you have an experience that
Yeah.
complies with what the situation is, you use your own experience. Listen,
Right.
I've been through it too,
To relate.
and this is how I stepped out of
Right,
it.
and this is where I got to where I'm at. Cause just like in life, Janai, like I said, you see what I'm doing right now? I'm fighting with my job to do things that they owed me that they should have been done. Life ain't fair. So now, like I told you the other day, I gotta go back to school
Mm-hmm.
and do something that should have already been done through my job. You understand? But because they took a shortcut, it messed me up. Cause now
The importance. You got to teach your kids.
it's
Teach
like,
your kids.
I don't even exist anymore. I can't take my experience with the dialysis. I can't take that nowhere because Davita didn't certify me the
Really,
way that they were
right.
supposed to.
And that's even crazy because they even think about that too. Is like just for conversation about that with me and you is
They've been showing you that sign that they wasn't really
Taking me
100%
serious.
serious. You get what I'm saying? Because like you say, you should have had that then from the beginning of when you got hired.
Right.
You get what I'm
And then
saying?
the thing is, they say we train you. So what are you?
What did you
training
train me for?
You understand? I just wasted a whole year. Well, not really, because I developed a skill. And
Right.
I became good at what I do.
Right.
So it's not really a waste. But now, you learn the shit that I already know.
Right.
I know all of this. I know how to do the vitals. Remember, I was in the hospital with you telling them what's, or am I? But I gotta redo it again because they took a shortcut. And it didn't mess them up, it messed me up. So imagine if I can suffer the consequences for somebody else's shortcut, imagine when I take my own shortcut. Are
And
you going
hope.
to suffer consequences or aren't you?
Hmm.
Why? Did what? Alright, 'cause I'm just making sure you listen. So
No,
let's get
yeah,
back.
but yeah, it's only these last two, and this should be simple. It's Emily collected $9.50 selling Girl Scout cookies all day Saturday. Emily Troop collected 10 times as much as she did. How much money did Emily Troop raise?
So Emily alone collected 950, and the group together, the separate group together added on was 10 times more. How would you? So always remember
It's the same
steps.
thing, right?
Always remember steps, Janine. You see,
And
that's
just multiply. What are you doing with it?
no, but first, what's the first set of numbers you see?
90, 950.
So you write those numbers down first, right? If they,
Listen, because if you're listening, you're listening. You can't do the problem and listen at the same time. So what are you going to try to do the problem first and then come
because
and
if
get the
you're gonna
answer?
try to do it first,
Try to
then
do it first. Just
all
try to
right.
do it
So
first.
then you do it, yeah.
Yeah, you do it and then come back. Because if you can't do two things at
Because
once.
that's where you
That's
fuck
what
up.
messes you up.
Yeah.
Now you're not either not listening or you're not paying attention. You can't do both. In order to pay attention, you need your eyes, your ears, and your mouth to be quiet. Yes. So do the thing by yourself, and we'll just do
saying? He could be, you know. Now, if you think you forgot something, you can say, "Listen, I need help."
So on it says Emily collected 950 all day Saturday. That's Saturday. Yes. Then it says on Saturday, Emily made 10 times as much as on Monday. She got both. Because basically, you know what they just do both. They're doing both. So if she did one already, that means the other is the opposite. So all right, just let me
Oh, for number 10.
for the
me.
one.
Oh,
All right, but
I-
let me. I'll get to it. So what's the answer to the first one? What's the how did you? What did you? And how did you get that?
Times 10
Times what by 10?
times 950 times 10.
And you got
9,050.
what?
Like this, what we saying? If your energy is like this is where you make stupid mistakes like that, and we're not amused. It's not funny. We don't care about the power and energy. We
It's
don't.
actually tiring, and you about to go in your room.
And that's what like this what we saying. We're trying to get it done to where it's but you're making it not beneficial. And it comes to a point where, like she said, we
I
might
don't want to help you. I really
And
don't.
you're not gonna get
I feel
on
like
your-
I have better things to do. I have to cook. You're slowing me down, Janai. Do the math. Go in there, because you got the answer right. That clearly means you can do it. Goodbye. Do the work.
Now, if you don't get this last one right, Janai, because I'm not like you do that walking around with your grandmoms and all that, and that's not what we
again.
Math, I'm not helpful, useful to nobody really. And that's subject no. Maybe if it's about money, I can count to a certain. Like I said, it might take me a little second.
Right.
But I can count money. Change, I have a hard time.
Right.
But like I said, had I not fucked around because I gave up early in math,
I mean, but that don't mean that too. But I get it. I understand what you're saying. But you just lost. You lost. Right. You lost certain steps though too that could have.
20, 40, 60, 80. I get it. Okay.
Like, okay, so just to say, because tomorrow this might be the work that they might give her for tomorrow. So come.
You done? What's the answer? No. You close, but you're not there yet. You close, but you're not there yet.
But this is
So Janai, what number are you dividing? What are you dividing? No,
But
but
what number are you dividing by 10?
when you say by 10, that's how much you're dividing by.
Right. What's the number that's
What's
being
the
divided?
whole number that you're trying to divide from? No, you're not, because where did you get 9,000 from? But
And
that,
what's the numbers in A? What's the numbers in A?
right. So why nine? They're telling you that with the group around, they made 9,500.
And you set it up like that in the multiplication question, right? You had 950 times 10.
That
You
gave
just do
you
1050 divided
no.
by
That
10.
you do
I'm sorry.
950 divided by 10.
Yes, you do 950 divided by 10, and what's your answer? When you get the answer, let me know.
It shouldn't be that long.
He said, I learned long division in college. Shame on me.
Because if you're adding a zero when you multiply,
You're just taking one away. So what's the answer?
you see how easy it is, Joe. But like this, is what I'm saying. When things are, I don't know. I don't know. It's just
It's you and your attitude, and I don't know, but we're gonna work on your attitude.
Yeah.
We're gonna work on my attitude, and we're gonna work on Josiah's attitude, because that's what needs to be done. Attitudes need to be worked on and known how to spell. Be spelled.
Because the thing is if y'all want to be just like us, you know what type of criticism you got to go through to be us.
Like I said.
Do you know what type of criticisms boys got to go through as they go through life? Right. Is we get criticized way more than y'all just because we're not at a physical stature that society want us to be at.
And let me let you know something, right? Because sometimes people will be like, women are supposed to just sit pretty. I can sit pretty, but I can know and have a lot of things that I know that when I open my mouth,
At least you.
it's like, wow.
She's very
I should have
smart.
been gave you the chance to talk. You
She's
understand?
very smart.
We're not just because some people think it's okay to be pretty and dumb,
It's
it
not.
only gets you but so far, Janai. If you can't have a conversation, if you can't do math, if you don't know how to read, if you don't know what you're talking about, it ain't gonna get you but so far. And the way you'll be talking about your aspirations in life, what you want to do when you grow up, be a teacher, be the president, whatever you decide to put your little pretty mind to.
What they need to do is learn self-control and learn how to control their emotions.
That's number one.
Because nobody wants somebody that's emotional trying to control them.
Or teach them, because do you know how many daycare worker teachers are emotional and hurt the babies that they're supposed to? Do you hear that baby screaming?
Every day.
I believe
Why?
They're
doing
going
something
on.
to that little that kid.
Something's going on. And you know why? Because the girl is emotional. And when she don't get her way, that's why she came here with that bullshit. When she don't get her way.
But it's not her. She don't be there watching
All right,
the
the
kid.
old lady. She don't have no patience.
it's the sister. The one that I told you that be there, the one with the curly hair. She's the one that's
I've only
watching.
seen an older brown skin lady.
The
and she's
tall
a-
one that be carrying the baby with the curly hair.
I'm all right. I'll pay attention. I glanced. I believe I seen that at a glance.
Cause she's always she's
Niggas,
the
I'm gonna knock on the door and be like, oh, we're on the.
she's the one that lives there. Like that's the one that I just told you that I just saw the other day
I know
with
you
the
know.
guy coming out the building. That's because, like you said, she's the one that be watching these kids, and she don't have no real parenting skills
Yeah.
to
And-
watch a
And
kid.
like I said, the point is, in school is not something that we make y'all do just to do it. School is very beneficial to everybody that engages in what school has to offer.
Yeah, it's like at least for the time of now to you finish high school, it's to teach you the fundamentals that you need to know.
And I'm telling you,
After that, it's college and all that, but that's your choice if you want to go to college. And if you get a scholarship and you smart enough and you feel like that's where you want to go, that's your choice.
and what
but-
you told me when I said that. All right.
So going to college means that they're going to be giving you books like this that you are supposed to sit and read and write a report on it,
And the report has to be 500 words.
front and back, double spaced.
And it was done. I did it. I went to college. I had to write the pages and did it. I enjoyed it.
But do you think you're really going to be ready for that?
When you get there, you will.
When you
If you have an attitude and carry what you're carrying now,
you're not going to be ready for it because they're going to give you a project, and once you see that project is going to take up so much time or it's going to be hard for you, you're going to have an attitude, and then that's what's going to cause you to fail in college. And now
in life, because I had an attitude at your age about
that's
math. About math. I had an attitude. 1 plus 1. Why you got an attitude at numbers? You know why? Because at your age, I thought I knew. I'm not gonna need this, and you need it. You need it. And when you get older, you're gonna be like, damn. You know, my mom. I didn't want to hear it, but she was right.
if you wanted to be a musician, what's the things you think you need to be a musician?
And you gotta write notes. When I went to
You said to read so that you could read the notes and everything, but even in that, notes is a different type of reading.
there,
Notes are no words. They're symbols that resemble a noise. That notes are a symbol that resembles a letter that makes a sound.
C note. You hit a C
Right.
note. Yeah.
You got a D note. You got an E note. You got a G note.
You can't read the notes. You can't sing the song. You
Or
can't
you're
play the
gonna-
drums. the
you're
way
gonna
they
be
do.
out of tune.
Everything is reading and math.
It's fundamentals,
Everything.
reading and math, because even in music, you still gotta have math involved because they might tell you go to the second octave. That's numbers. Damn, what am I saying? Where did numbers come in music? Because the way you gotta play it, it gotta be in a different octave. You get what I'm saying? You gotta go to you gotta go under. You know, it's numbers and reading and everything. So that's fundamental. You need math and you need reading. You need it. That's all. Any writing
Yeah, I think that's.
is you need that too because it teach your letters and everything.
But it's a form of reading.
But it's a form of reading because if you can't read the word or read the letter, how are you gonna really look at it to write it? Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
You carry on with the attitude that you have. It's
And-
not gonna get you but so far. And then life will humble you. You may think you hot shit, and somebody will come that's even hotter shit, and be like,
no, look, social media is a prime example that will humble you if you thought that you were gonna go outside and look pretty. Guess what? You might run into a video blogger that might ask you a math question. And look how stupid you're gonna look on.
You be seeing those videos when the people come when they come up to random people and ask them, hey, what's 10 times such and such? Do you see those videos on the YouTube short?
And look how some of those people say dumb answers. And look how people respond to it. They laugh at them.
That's me.
That's me.
If it take too long, when I take too long to answer a question or stuff like that, because like I said, the kids nowadays, y'all didn't go through ass cutting. Y'all roast each other. Yeah, you know what roasting is.
Yeah,
All right. but it probably ain't what we were doing. Number one.
She probably know what cutting ass mean because
No,
they.
but that's why I put it. It's the same shit.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. Cutting ass and roasting is the same thing. You just don't say cutting ass because you're not of age to curse. But it's the same thing. And like I said, it be the kids too that get made fun of for not having,
That becomes something.
but they have in their brain. Like I said, when I was in school, school was about going to school and meeting my
Talking to
friends,
our kids.
having my fun. But now that I'm out of school and I gotta help my kids, like I just said, if we didn't have the internet, I would have to sit in the back of the math class with you. I would have to copy your notes because you're good at math.
My man's, it's funny, my man's, I didn't even see it, but my man's answered the question on the thing. He said it's 9,000, but you see, you know,
And then now that they got this new way of trying to teach y'all this math,
yeah,
the PEMDAS that I knew,
The
you
right,
parentheses, exponents,
multiplication, division.
addition, subtraction. Now y'all doing it backwards. That threw me when they gave you that last year.
Yep, that's a whole fact.
No, with PEMDAS, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally.
Right. So,
Remember?
so they didn't teach
Parentheses, exponents,
Multiply-
multiplication. Yeah.
Right.
PEMDAS. It's just the word. But they teach us subtraction, addition backwards. They teach it backwards. You're not supposed to do it backwards, from what I was taught, from what Dollar was taught.
Yeah,
Maybe from what Dollar's mom and grandma was, and your grandma was taught.
she the one that taught me.
It's different now. So, like I said, the things that they're teaching you now, I really don't know as far as math. Reading, social studies, science, I can do that because that's reading. But math, yeah, you know why I can't do math and I'm going to say it? Because I gave up on trying. At your age, I stopped trying. Your age, I stopped trying. Mr. Bayer used to have to pull me out of class all the time. Like, what's going on?
Nah, I just don't want to do it.
You can't stop trying. You could do it. Especially if you put your mind to it, you can do it. Same way I tell this boy about crying. If he chooses to stop crying, he can do it.
He'll be fine.
It's all on what he chooses to do. And what does that mean to you? That, and it's like, if everybody else don't have a free pass, why should Janai?
Mm-hmm.
If everybody else got to break down the steps, why shouldn't Janai? What makes Janai different from all the other fourth graders?
Mm-hmm.
Right, nothing. Because you don't know just as much as the fourth graders don't know, because y'all just got to the fourth grade, right? So it's all about how you look at things. If you look at things negatively,
Then you're gonna
you'll have a negative attitude.
you'll have a negative response, right?
You don't want to do anything. You got to be positive about it. It's like, all right, I might not understand this, but maybe if I get the right person to explain it to me, I could realize, like, damn, it wasn't even that hard.
Nope.
It's like, and it's funny because I can't do math, but I loved chemistry.
Which involves math.
I love chemistry. Chemistry is with the periodic table. You got all of it.
But that involves math
Yeah,
because
it
you have
does.
to add those two
Yeah,
together.
You have to see what's on the periodic table. You got to add the 2 that's in the corner to the 5 that's in the corner on the oxygen. You got to
But see, that's where your math excelled because of the chemistry part. So it made you, okay, let me figure out what this number and this go, whatever the case may be. But I'm agreeing. I'm listening,
But what helped me was the algebra because I was still taking algebra.
Right.
class.
So it helped you
So
on.
it was one what you said, one fed off the other.
Yeah, like it complemented each other.
Yeah.
So
So I understood it. But at the end of the day, like I said, if you're gonna go about life with a negative attitude, you won't go far. So you hear me? Huh? I can't hear you. Huh? No. Just out of way.
She's done with that. This nigga's back in the shower.
I can't hear you. All right, so that's one. Go ahead, you're jumping.
You know they got a Conjuring game. I don't know what it's for, but they just got a Conjuring game.
After 2 long wars where our freedom was restricted, we will finally be liberated from humans.
This planet will be.
They had passed due to the medicine the next morning. It's crazy. Yo, you read that too? That's crazy, right? All right. Get the hell out of here. Hey, why you I don't like how you're moving quick now. Why am I moving quickly now? Why?
Cause I saw it. I saw it. Somebody else was playing it, but I guess he must have saw it. Or I guess this must be on Fortnite, and they got a Conjuring theme that they added to Fortnite because that's what this looked like. So I don't know.
Stashy, my boys! Alright, today we played this new Annabelle joint, Conjuring joint, Annabella, Shella, Krella. That's it! I kept seeing this pop up everywhere. Then I seen Ports play it too. I'm like, what is this game? I'm looking for it. I'm on Steam. Nope. itch.io. Nope. It's a Fortnite game.
Yep, see.
I'm like, how does that work? I didn't even know.
Fortnite made a
so
theme.
People create these things
Annabelle.
in Fortnite? I don't understand it, but I found it and found out how to do it. Apparently, it's like a map or something. I don't know if these joints are official or what, but anyway, we going in as a Power Ranger. I saw that you could like be a Power Ranger. Now let me do that. Cause hey, if you a Power Ranger, you gonna go in like, what's good? You know what I'm saying? You could like Annabelle, what you trying to do? Bitch! To rid of certain shit! Cause hey, even the nun don't want none of this. Sorry. Hey, what y'all snacking on? Leftover birthday cake! Cause remember when we just had the 7 million subscriber celebration? Y'all missed that? Why y'all ain't seen that? I said y'all eating cake, but now like it was a whole cake, so there's still some left over. So y'all eating that right now. Without further ado, see how I brought y'all here now? Look.
In like 10 minutes.
That joint look kind of crazy. We gotta be running from the nun like this. No way! I don't want none of this. I know I used the joke twice.
I you said to help
Sorry,
him.
let's do this shit. Oh. So she's just sitting there? Do we? Oh. What's good? I seen all your movies. You good? If she move, leaderboards, The Conjuring, The Last Rite. I did go to the movies to see that. I still have to like let it die. I feel like it was on par with the other Conjuring movies. I felt like it was good. I liked it. All right, that's it.
He said that the Conjuring movie was lit.
I'm not sure what all these numbers to the top is, but I might cover that up because maybe there's some personal information on that I don't know. Okay, we're going in now. Here we go. Y'all doing good? Leftover cake with some milk.
I did that day, but I didn't see it.
Pop off like this. Okay, what are these ropes?
It's
Let me
not
look
up
around.
here.
Okay. Oh, I used one of these when I did my paranormal activity videos. Y'all remember those? I used one of these, like the skits. Okay, this looks pretty good. They did a good job with this. Okay, why the little joint not moving a little bit right now? Because I feel like that's definitely some paranormal stuff going on right here. How they able to do this with Fortnite stuff? Is that? I saw that. Y'all seen that? Was that the nun? You can't run? You can't run on this. Oh, but one of these about to move. Okay, she was like right there. That one's moving. No, it's not. Okay, what are these chains I keep hearing? Wait. So if I go back, nah, it's still on red. All right. Uh-oh. She just chilling? All right. Nice to see you again. I seen you on the intro earlier, so like, how you doing? Interact? Why would you want to do that? Why you even in here? Okay, should we do it? We're gonna do it. All right, y'all doing good? You gave it a voodoo?
Laundry can be really ugh. So choose freshness. The antimicrobial seal, part of the Fresh Flow vent system, helps keep your washer fresh. Whirlpool, everyday care.
Oh, I'm a vlogger who hunts ghosts in hopes of going viral.
And this is
I heard
on
of the famous
Fortnite.
small house that was something. This might be just a place I've been looking for. So he just said that in hopes of going viral. Then they doing it for the wrong reason. You know what I'm saying? Do it for the love. You don't gotta be in hopes of going viral. Like, come on, man. All right, here we go. Damn, it is dark as hell. We're going this way. All right, so we're gonna go inside the house. So what was that little prologue thing right there? Was that like just like a dream or like something that happens later on? I'm gonna stop. We're supposed to sit? Oh. What I got? Bitch, I leveled up. What happened? What? No flashlight. Nothing like that? Okay. I see the hand right there, but what's over here? Nothing? Okay, it's just darkness. Go this way. Okay. Atmosphere is creepy. What does it say? Doctor's Journal, Entry 1. Today we begin testing the new medicine on patients' previous studies with rats exhibit. I read that. See, because there's no punctuations in this. Had there been punctuations, I would have read it right. Peep this. Today we begin testing the new medicine on patients. That is a dot. Previous studies with rats exhibit extreme aggression and volatilities. If I press E, what? Oh, that's why I couldn't see the punctuations on that. I hope for successful results. We will keep dosage amounts very low to start. Okay, that's what's up. Oh, hey, don't ask me twice. We grabbing this. Y'all see what I'm doing? Ask me twice. Is this where I came from? What is this? Can I grab this as like a flashlight? It doesn't let me. I hear demonic shits right in that direction. If I would have had my little beep, 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 you would have seen something. Go ahead, break that down. Cutscenes and everything. Okay, I see them. See you, Fortnite. Okay, so we do have a flashlight, but where the axe? We one time use axe, dollar store axe. All right. What was that? I would have been left. Matter of fact, I would have never came here to begin with. That wouldn't even be a thing that I would have done. I got the chills a little bit. See, the axe would have came in handy right here. What was that? Huh? Easter egg. What? The attic. What is
Oh,
this?
it's an ad.
What?
Oh, now it took him
Guys?
to something else.
Wait, this was part of the movie. I know what this is. What? Haunted Files? Leave that alone. I know it's supposed to be up here, but I don't see it. I don't want to spoil it for nobody who ain't seen the movie yet. Okay. 3162. Should I write that down? No, Dash, you can remember 3162. It's got a 6 in it. 3162. Oh, here we go. 3162. That's just an enter. Okay. What? Miss me, bitch. I ain't.
Why are you here?
Why are you here, bitch? I don't know. I'm trying to ask you that too. There it is. That's what I was talking about right there. Can I see myself? You're a sinner. What? You don't even know me. Why are you here?
You're a sinner.
This bitch sure don't even know. Okay, I guess Annabelle off the chains. Cause she not really shackled to them shits. She kind of just gripping them
She
like
just
that.
holding them.
And she gonna, you know what she gonna do? She gonna grab them shits and go like, bah, break the glass with them shits, grab them hoes and be like, bah, and then whoop your ass with them shits. Why would you do that? What? Who's behind me? Oh my! Why would I turn my back on Annabelle? How you doing? All right. I really like your hair. It's a night like you look something like the Wendy's shits. Like shit. Let me get some Biggie size fries. I'm sorry, y'all.
This mission will be codenamed Operation Snake Eater.
This is a cold war, fought with information and
Yeah, it kind of stopped me from
I ain't gonna
finishing
lie,
the thing,
I
so I'm gonna
wasn't
do it
expecting that.
a little
I knew
later.
something was about to pop
What
off.
time is it?
Bitch, I got
It's still
next
early,
week.
so we
Yeah,
still got
level
time.
up. Alright.
Yeah, we still got time.
Okay. I was a little immersed into that. Wait. Oh, so that was just like a little. Okay, I see what it was. Here we go. So now let's go this way. I like the little Easter egg stuff. That's cool. What? Wood? Question mark. Take a brave ass soul to do this, cause
Nigga got points for a jump scare.
jump scare so hard I leveled up.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Level 4 on that one. Okay. Cool. Oh, okay, that's what it was asking me about. The wood. Let me see what this say. Doctor's Journal, entry 2. Following testing, patients claim to have night terrors. One patient has had visions for 2 weeks with no end in sight. 2 whole ass weeks. That's 14 days. In layman's terms. Luckily, the folks in the asylum have already lost their minds. Just like Dashy bitch ass. This is no real worry to us. Testing continues tomorrow. That ain't got nothing to do with us as long as they don't offend us. That's basically what he's saying. Dash one child. Okay. Hey, that was a shitty note. Next to the toilet. I know. Okay, so I put that. Oh, then you go over this shit. Got it. Okay. Why would you do that? Piece of wood. Huh? Who said that? What's up? What's good? All right. Maybe somebody know me or something. You gotta get a key for that. All right. Seems like it's pretty chill. This is mostly like a atmospheric. Is this another Easter? So the key don't came out the 10. I got 10,000 XPs for that. Hey, dashing XP on that. Almost at level 5 too. Unlock the door. All right. Y'all seen her? All right. Cool. She's just playing hide and seek. That's all it is. All right. Hey, I seen you. All right. Miss me? Who the? Cool. Thought I seen something. Okay, we got another Easter egg. E. Ed and Lorraine's paranormal camera. That's
Nigga
the
just picked up a
characters
random camera.
from the Conjuring. That's the husband and wife. The paranormal beeps if and okay, got you. So, am I gonna get level 5? Okay, we at level 5 now. Leveling up, y'all. Leveling up, playing horror games. I ain't mad at that. I know we here.
I mean, it's been, you know.
Gotta go this way. We'll go again. What is this? Okay, we got a lighter. It's telling me something. Door and chair.
And then you
Move
gotta
chair out the door.
and use the key.
Open the door. There's a key inside. I feel like
Or
that's
maybe
what
that.
Annabelle just left. All right.
And now
At
she
least gave me a
disappeared
little
from the
clue, a little
chair.
hint. I appreciate that, Annabelle. Here we go, y'all. There go the chair. I feel like we could have just done this without that hint that we just got. Okay. Find the key. Some tight quarters right here. I don't like these tight ass turns. Oh, they're gonna scare the hell out of me. Why it's gotta be? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and grab this key slowly. You don't just. Grab the key quick. Can you close her shit? Can we close her shit? All right. Should I walk backward? Oh, wait. Let me read this. As Annabelle is right next to me.
A patient has broken free from their room during the night hours. They exhibit crazed violence. They exhibit.
A patient has broken free.
Oh, he put
from
that
the
behind
room
him.
During the night hours.
They exhibited crazed violence and aggression. Unfortunately, their dosage was too much. They had passed due
Unfortunately,
to the next
their dosage
medicine
was too much.
the next morning.
They had passed due to the medicine the next morning. It's crazy. Yo, you read that too? That's crazy, right? All right. Get the hell out of here. Hey, why you I don't like how you moving quick now. Why am I moving quickly now? Why? That was a
Oh.
Huh?
You know the worst part about boots? Putting them on and taking them off. Until now. Introducing hands-free.
Do I move? I can't see nothing. Oh boy. Is it Annabelle gone? Should I go check on her? Nah, leave her alone. Wait. Do I go this way? No, ain't got no E on it. Sorry about that. Oh boy. You're moving a little quicker now.
Yeah, that shit.
Yeah,
So
that
it's
means
not
there's
lighting up
paranormal
the way
shits
it
here.
used to.
Can I look at the can I look at it? Here we go. What is that? Oh God! way out. Where am I? Do I grab this? Can I turn this around? Okay. Nope. Okay, thank you for the arrows. What is that? That sound like a baby elephant. Oh man, I really believe I left the stove
Where
on
is he
at
going?
the house. I sure wouldn't want a fire. Let me hurry up. You know, matter of fact, I'm gonna be back. Just slide on him. Don't. Do I? Bitch, what's the cleaver at? Where? This a lovely home. I can't wait to come back. Soon as I turn my stove up at the house, I'ma come right back. Nah. There she go, right there. What? I'm just going ahead and grab this for a second. I'll bring it right back to you. Big ass, my bitch. I'm more scared of spider than the shit. What is that? Oh, that's a radio. Okay, you just bump it. Hey, do your thing. I ain't mad at that. I'm gonna go ahead and... I heard that. What? Oh, God!
Don't we always?
I was about to say, why you so damn glossy? Like, how much Vaseline? Bitch, I leveled up on the jump scare. How much Vaseline did you put on before you came on this mission? That's because you knew that, you know, maybe your eczema was going to act up a little bit, so you wanted to stay extra moist. Shit. Okay, that ain't no time for that. Stage 3. Okay, here we go. XP. Where's the, oh, here it is. All right. Cool. We're going down now? Okay, hurry up. Push the button quick. Where's the button? Push it! Stop. Stay in the corner. This is what I would do in real life. Stay in the corner. Look at all my shits. Peripheral working extra hard today. Alright. Break the planks, bitch. Do I still got the cleaver? Okay, so we're gonna need an axe. What? More shits? Need a keto? Doctor's journal entry 5. Did I already do 4? Because I don't remember. I write this from the confines of the back cellar. I am trapped in here. A loud banging comes from the door. I truly believe I am being punished for my actions. The spirits of the patients are here to wreak karma upon my soul. Yup, and you deserve that too for playing with them people's lives like that. How you doing? You're not gonna move because you got a lot of cobwebs around you. Go ahead and grab this key. We got our first grab. Nah, that's featuring Satan. Why would you want to open this? Somebody banging on the other side. Tell him you like DoorDash, Uber Eats. What the hell? That was the Power Ranger. Yo, I found a way to make him so you can see him. When it's like a cutscene like that. Why? What? Yo, they go look! You can see the Power Ranger! Okay, close that. Level up. That's right, level up on them. All right, see my feet. Oh, yeah, look! You can see all that, the go, pop. You don't get jumped. Oh, God, I did it!
Yeah, them jump scares is that crazy moment.
All right. Go over here, break the wooden shits. Hey, we level after every jump scare. We level 8, 6th. Are we at 6th? Here we go.
You want some, mommy? So when I'm with you, nobody gets me. You do.
How do can you duck? Control? Oh, okay, yeah. All right. I mean, you a Power Ranger. Should be doing backflips and shit.
Yeah, I just seen something.
Let me see. If you don't take that pen, what they call it, a quill pad?
He's the act
Easter
two.
egg number 2. The basement. Hey, it's going down, y'all. Shit. Y'all doing good though? Y'all enjoying it? Why did I read that out loud? Why would you do this? That's crazy. You're hearing this? All right. No, go ahead. But listen, you a Power Ranger. They should be scared of you. Oh, this shit flooded. Them shit's waterproof. I don't know. You got the waterproof joints on. The spandex. Was I supposed to go this way? Oh. Okay, so now we gonna let the water out a little bit, and then maybe we'll find like something on the ground. Stop the leak. Did I do it?
I don't know what that did. It didn't seem to do nothing.
Let me see. This way. There we go. I'm gonna assume 3. Probably 3 of them. Okay. Jump scare. This is like a good spot for one. All right.
It just get
Where I'm
real
going. There you go,
dark.
right there. No? Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what it's doing.
Leave the basement. That was it? Is the water gonna go down? Bitch, the washing machine on the water. Alright, here we go. At the top of the steps, watch.
Maybe. Yep. It's
Kinda
always
remind me
something.
of the game I played recently where you was trying to like escape the basement and then somebody don't push you down. But not even gonna flinch.
Oh, because I'm like, what?
How are you? Doing good? Alright. Here we go. What I'm supposed to do next? Y'all, I don't... Okay, they go to Quill. I think we gotta go this way. I think. Right? No, we don't. No, we can't go that way. What am I looking for? What's my objective right now? What movie they about to play? That shit say Trony, y'all. Not even Sony.
Not Sony.
Sometimes them off brands be lasting you a long time though.
It's a Trony.
Now let me cop this tape real quick, my boy. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and pop the tape in. Maybe it's like a Disney movie or something. You remember them joints used to come in the big clam shells? Oh, we got Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast. Huh? Okay, now we in 1997. What year was we at before?
The European premiere of Wes Craven film Scream was held in
Polaroids and
London,
shit.
and the
Okay,
film
this look
highlighted
like
the
imprints.
#1
This
film.
look like something like Saw. I don't know why that was so hard for me to get out, but look like the sugar tunnel from what you call it? That puppet combo game I played like 12 times and never beat. Power Drill Massacre. That joint scared the hell out of me, y'all. I know. Hey, the real one's gonna remember that. Oh. Oh, there she go. All right, she chilling. Hey, she kind of sitting on business a little bit. Look like I'm going.
All you wanted was to add a column while planning your next sprint. Maybe it's time to move to Monday Dev. Here are 5 Monday Dev features.
I was about to say, look like I'm about to go in for a job interview or something. Okay, yeah, let me. What door was that? They're not even gonna put me on level 7 for after that? I gotta go this way? What are we? Do we go this? Oh yeah, grab that. All right, here we go. read this. It's 6. Huh? Hold up, I can't. It's a flashlight, Power
I
Ranger in the
can't
way.
see it. It's a
Something about whatever
like
this is.
yeah, to a
okay,
shelf,
thank you.
and then the
Whatever
code.
this is, and then it's on the book. I'll figure it out. We're gonna figure this out. What is this? Oh, this is what I need right here. And then there's a combination that you gotta input 4 digits. That's what it was. Somewhere like in a bookshelf somewhere. That's you need that. But where's the shits? Maybe this light. What do you call this again? Glow stick makes the
He gotta look through a
shit
bookshelf.
appear. That's what it is. Oh, 1. All right. How do I know? Oh, I saw the other one earlier. It's 4 shits. That's 1. How do you know the order? It better not be 1, 2, 3.
Damn, what are the numbers at?
They gonna,
Oh shit! I ain't gonna lie, that shit
I
scared me.
felt it. I said it gonna scare me. Look what happened.
Yeah, that shit scared me.
30? Oh,
No,
wait.
oh, 0.
Stop. Wait, what? So 1.
One
Let me write this down. 1
is for
it's
1.
1, 3. Okay, 0, 2, and 4. Like this.
It's because of how he's finding
Damn
them.
number.
2 is a
2
flower.
is a flower that look like this. All right. 1 is okay. 1 is a
handprint.
That's a hand.
2 is a circle.
And then
3 is a
zero,
circle.
and then we
2
got,
is a flower.
my boys, I cannot find 4. Hold up. I'm missing it. What if it's in here already? Nah, it's over there. Well, let's look at the combination. Maybe we can figure it out ourselves. Shit. Okay, if 1 is a hand. Okay, so you gotta hand it to me on that. Stop. Damn, it bring you all the way back every time you click on the shit. Okay. 2, okay. 2 is, it was like, okay, 2 is this.
Flower.
Oh, this is gonna be easy to figure out. We just try all them shits into shits. 3, wait, no, that was
2.
No, wait, go back. Go, wait,
Yeah.
go. Oh, boy. We're going back in. See, I say hand, books. I don't like that already. 1 is the hand. Okay, I don't like how I take my mouse all the way over there every time I do the shit. 2 is the flower shit.
Flower.
That's what
3 is the
Again, it could be a
circle.
lot of different things. 3 is the O. And then the 4th could be anything. Nah, it can't be the same. It could be that. How many other options? It could be the moon, too. Or it could be that burst. I'm gonna have to go look. Because then every time I get it
Oh, that
wrong, it's
wasn't.
gonna do that.
No, that wasn't
All
it.
right, we have to go back to them books. Oh!
Oh, it's a star.
Yo, and I said that too. It's a little burst joint. All right, let's go back. Sklump. Skloop. Let's get it. Come on. Stop playing. Yeah, level me up. All right, there go that Power Ranger. Oh, you see right here? He said it on business. What we got going on? Oh. Read that. The doll will protect you from spirits. It is your only way out. Hey, grab that shit real quick. Where do we go back out?
We go back out. Oh no. I thought you knew.
Alright, just hold the doll real tight. You're not gonna move? Alright. Go. Go. Yeah. Can I grab that? No. Because you can only grab one thing at a time. E. What's happening?
What the fuck?
Is that me dipping?
That was it. I think that was it.
What?
Is it dying? I guess. I didn't understand that, but
level 7.
he leveled up. He leveled up like 5 times.
It go hand in hand with it. Okay, you got Discord. Favorite liquid. Yo, listen. First of all, I'm gonna say this. I didn't even know you could do things like this in Fortnite. This was a whole new thing to me. I had no idea. So that's what's up. Hey, great job.